Hello. How's it going, friends? Hmm. Fine, Activita. Too. Me too. I'm absolutely shocked with myself that I've
There must be.
managed to change the schedule the way that I have. I'm so bad at change. In general. I'm just terrible. I'm like, am I actually starting stream at this time? This is weird. And the kids haven't been, they've been pretty good. I think that they feel more tired at this time of day, so I feel like they're more willing. JJ's been generally been good about going to his room. So he hasn't laid down and stayed there. Yeah. How are you? He's in bed. He's like looking up though. How are you doing though, Noctavita? I hope I give like decent notice and you guys get informed. I'm trying, but I don't want to at everyone all the time, so I hope that that's also, I hope that's not annoying people. Booger dog. Going to compliment your notice today, actually. You did good. Thank you. Let me check. I felt, so sometimes I feel like, oh, I mean, I'm gonna stream in like, I'm gonna start in like 5-10 minutes. There's no point in letting them know now. For one thing, when I was just using Twitter, it was like, I don't feel like Twitter is as obvious or as urgent. So I felt like there was no point. So I'm used to that, like when it's like 5-10 minutes. But Discord, if somebody's got Discord on their phone and they have notifications set, they're gonna get a ping and it's gonna make sound and they're gonna know right away. Maybe that's possible with Twitter as well, but I don't know. It probably is, but like I feel like enough happens on Twitter, people probably end up turning the notifications off. And I don't honestly know how many customization options there are. Branford, how are you today? Hi. I don't know how many customization options there are on Twitter as far as like, you know, like how do you tell Twitter that you want it to ping someone's phone or someone's whatever? You don't have that, everyone. There isn't, especially to me. I have it, but rarely look at it and don't even have it on my phone. Yeah, so I found that a lot more people in the Twitch community versus other aspects of my social media life use Twitter. Like a lot. Like it's a high percentage, it feels like, of Twitch in particular seem to be on Twitter. So I focused on Twitter. But now that I have Discord, the only problem with just Discord is it's just the people that already follow me and just the people that have already joined Discord. So to reach a wider scope. I feel like people are quicker to follow you on Twitter than they are to join your Discord. I haven't even looked for a while to see how many people are in the Discord, but it's open, so. Okay, you need to stop bugging me. Just go potty. And that's a problem. Why? Oh, yeah. I know you probably don't agree because you're not a Twitter user, and I get that. JJ, get in your bed and stay there. I don't know what to do about Katie flashing herself. Oh. What? She ran in naked. Heard me. She goes. I know, I'm just saying, maybe don't come to the door naked, okay? I don't know how to deal with that. You know? Can I get in trouble for that? Never really thought about it. It doesn't happen very often. You can call me Ronnie if you remember. Oh, yeah, your Discord name, yeah. I know at first I'm like, who's this? Oh. As I'm reading it. That's my thought process. Where am I going? What quest log's for? Okay. Katie needs me to check her bottom like clockwork. You know what's funny? It's not, I'll be right there. It's not even the same time. It's just like when nap time starts. That's fishy, isn't it? Be right back. Yeah, so I mean, so to continue that conversation, I just have to have some, like, keep having talks with her about it and remind her. Just go around the corner and go to the bathroom. Don't. I could close the door, but, like, hot in here, so I'm hoping just to train it out of her. I'm sure she'll get it eventually. It shouldn't be a problem for very long, you know? Fire. Right, we were in Rivenspire. Remember one time she came in naked, like 6 months ago. She came in, telling me she was gonna go potty. She came out of her room, and there was a pest control guy standing there, and he's just like everyone knows, you know, your kids, like, kids run around naked. It's just a thing. And she only does it when she's getting dressed and then realizes that she needs to go potty. She's like, oh, well, why bother putting my clothes on if I'm gonna go potty, right? So she just runs out. It's fine. But I think, Hey, sneaky. That kid is gonna get me in trouble. Um, I know, Redfield, thanks. If a child would believe you if you told them it was missing, probably a bad idea to lie, but it would be funny if they believed. Told them what was missing. Hi, Redfield, by the way. Yeah, Katie's been hanging around. No, she just don't potty. She don't really sneak around. She was just peeking. And I literally just told her, hey, if you don't have any clothes on, don't come in the office. Because I'm not the only one in there. Basically, you know? It's kind of hard to get her to understand that, though, probably. Oh, their bottom was missing? They enjoy jokes like that. They usually get it, but they trust you so much that they have to sit there and go, hmm?
Be gone, accursed thing! Oh, you're not a blood fiend. Please, whoever you are, help us. Help the spirits of Crestshade. They tore our spirits from our living flesh.
Yeah, I'm getting what you're saying now even more the more I think about it. Will you check my bottom? Sure. And then you like go in and look. Your bottom. Where'd it go? It's missing. What happened to this place?
Rizal Jul unleashed a blood curse upon the town, turned some townsfolk into ravenous blood fiends. But that wasn't enough for him. He used magic and our living flesh to create an abomination. A part of me still lives within the creature.
How can I help you?
You
Kill it?
must slay this abomination. As long as it lives, our spirits are trapped in this town. They keep the creature in the chapel crypt. I think they're feeding it, making it stronger. Soon, I fear, they will set it loose upon all of Rivenspire.
Yes, that guy. I know, it's funny.
Find
I
the
never
spirits
noticed
of
it, but
Thalos
you're
and
right.
John.
I mean,
We can use our
yeah.
connection to the creature to lure it from the chapel crypt so you can kill it. We'll also need personal items to focus our energy through. My badge of office should work nicely.
Where can I find your badge of office?
It should be in the tower where I worked. We made our stand in that tower, but we were overrun. I can still hear Riza Jul laughing as they drag me away. That lizard's laugh haunts me.
So I know it sounds weird to be like, I never noticed, but yeah, you're right. But seriously, like I just never really thought about it. Funny though. Why did Rizal Jewel attack Crestshade?
I don't know. Days before, tremors shook the town, and then it was as though half the mountain fell upon us. When the dust cleared, we were set upon by vampires and that damn blood curse. I was able to get some people away, praise Arche.
I guess it's like, yeah, a sense of urgency kind of, Sega. Do you think there are other survivors?
Sadly, no. Those of us stuck in this half-life, tied to the abomination, can sense each other. But the rest of the town was turned into those poor feral beasts. The ones who escaped, or found true death. Those are the lucky ones.
Can't tell if JJ's in bed. Oh, blanket moved. There he is. His blanket was like lifted up and like covering him. Why are some spirits like you more aware and able to speak?
Perhaps it is simply our ties to this town. Or perhaps in our last hours, we found the strength to resist Rizal Jul and his minions.
Clothes on now. Where would I find other strong spirits?
Scholar John's spirit may still be near his home, where he taught our children with patience and humor. Mage Tharlus' spirit may be at the inn. Bless her heart. She held off a horde of vampires to give a few people time to flee.
Aww. I know, more side quests, guys. Ugh. More vampires, I can't feed. Shadow has just the right angle that I can imagine him as being a big cat. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Up? Up.
Where's my son? Help me, please!
Oh no, not another
need to
quest.
find my son!
Get like
I'm
these
so
core
frightened.
quests done.
I don't know what to do.
And there's a quest, find someone's son, but no, it's not a quest. She just ran off. Oh my god, this is so sad. Hi, Jokley. How are you? From the back with no snout visible. At least his head's on the screen now. I'm okay with side quests. I know. I just am really excited. I like side quests. They're actually really good usually, but I'm so excited for my Cadwell hat. Get in bed, JJ. Not want him to be cranky as shit when we go to Katie's school later.
So cold. I can't imagine a worse fate than to be trapped here. Waiting, watching, feeling. That's the worst. I can feel my flesh. It craves destruction. It craves blood.
Mayor Get asked me to help you find a personal item.
Mare is a good woman. Her spirit is strong. She has a good idea to use our spirits
How are you,
to draw out
Jokley?
the creature.
How you been?
Our flesh remains alive while the abomination lives. Through this connection, we can call it to us.
Sick. What personal item can I locate for you?
What's most important to an old scholar like me? My mind, I suppose. The blood fiends tore my body apart after using some of my flesh to create their abomination. My skull was tossed aside. It's got to be somewhere in the graveyard.
Your personal item that you want me to find is your skull. But it doesn't have your brain in it, does it? Maybe it does. Wow, that's definitely a scholar. I'm doing great, Jokley. Thank you. I hope okay turns to good, turns to great, turns to fantastic. Am I leaving the town right now, or am I going the right way? Oh, looks like I'm going the right way. Ruby Ash. They're very personal. The most, well, maybe, I don't know. Possibly the most personal, I should say. I mean, if it has your brain in it, yeah, but if it has your skull, is it really that personal? It depends, I guess, on how spiritual you are. You know?
Can anyone hear me?
Just brought up
What's
religion,
happening?
which is not
My
something
blood boils, yet
like to
I
be
feel no pain.
talked about.
Somebody, help me.
I want to help all of you, but they're not giving me a quest for all of it. All of you. I'm not complaining because I do want to get through the core storyline, but at the same time, I'm sad because they're all like, help me, and I'm like running by them, and that makes me sad. But, you know. Yeah, a lot of people believe that like your body is really doesn't have anything to do with what you are, who you are, or whatever. So yeah, and even the brain matter like depends on how you think about things. More personal. I would still need my skull to identify it. Right, exactly. That's a very good point. The mirror's right here. It was me going, oh, I should talk to her just to see what she says. And I was like, but it's a side quest. I do that extra stuff on the regular quests. Don't get me wrong, I love the story and the side quest. I've just been like on this journey to get Cadwell Gold for what feels like forever, and I'm so excited for the end. And I thought I was done, and I was like, oh no, I'm not. Which is it's a great, but it's also frustrating. It's great because I love all the stories in this quest, or in this game. Frustrating because I'm like, I kind of feel like I would probably be more apt to like plan things and do things with you guys more often if I got this part done. Like this is so important to me and I want to do it. And so I just like, I'm so like focused on it. Hi Blue Jacket, how are you? Oh, you mean the soul? That's true. Souls are nice. Yeah. What a funny description. Souls are nice. Though I do want to get through as many of the storylines as I can before Greymoor comes out. But I just feel like once this is done, I'll be like, oh my goodness, I'll feel more free to like do more things. You know what I mean? Relax and forget ready. Nice.
When I realized what they were doing to us, I tried to throw myself. From such desperation, I found the anger and strength to resist this torment. We must slay the flesh abomination. We can do this together.
Flesh abomination. Let's go. What's your progression, Blue Jacket, in the raid right now? Or is it even a progression raid that you're doing tonight? The whole place feels like a graveyard, and it's like the fence. Oh, this is a graveyard. Okay. Looks like one now that I'm like walked in. Oh, there's like, hey, there's the skull.
That's old Death and Halday's skull. As fine a man as ever lived. But he's no scholar.
Well, normal, nice. Best of luck tonight. Very close to that dolmen. Ungoon, hello. Thank you for the lurk, friend. I hope you're well. Oh, helps my brain comprehend big words. Iambic pentum. Damn it, I feel dumb. Another skull?
Oh, that one is definitely mine. We will pour every iota of our strength into those items. Take them to the crypts beneath the ruined chapel.
Yes, Dresden. The achievement is for doing everything, all the Cadwell stuff on one character. Half here, half Lurko. Awesome, Ungun. I know the feeling. I do the same thing all the time. I lurk on streams all the time, and then suddenly I can't help myself and I start typing. And I'm like, okay, back to lurking. I'm always multitasking. Always, always, always. It limits the shows I can watch too. Sometimes I even watch shows while I'm lurking in a stream. Weird. It depends on the show. If it's a show where like the audio being completely independent of anything else is important, then obviously no. But like there's some where I'll actually have a show on louder than the stream, and then I'll have the stream on. And then that way, if there are any key things going on, it gets my attention, I can switch. It's awful how I have to like be doing so many things at once to be entertained. Technology has made my brain just like all over the place. Like multitasking, but I'm mostly just distracted. That's okay. Sucks. I wish they would make it account wide. I know. I want to do each of the faction stories on a character from the particular faction. I totally understand, Thrisden. I'm gonna end up doing each faction story probably again. But I don't know that for sure. I can't say that for sure. I'm gonna focus more on side quests on my alts. Than I did on my main, because I'm just so excited to get the Cadwell achievement, the gold achievement. So I'm doing side quests right now, but only ones that are like right on top of the main story. You know, like super linear. Like I walk up on my way and like within the same town there's a side quest. Okay, I'll do that. But if there's one that sends me off somewhere else, I just ignore it, and then I'm gonna do it like I'm gonna focus more on those and take my time more through like one faction story on alts as I level them. That's my plan. If it wasn't for the achievement and like just really wanting to get it all done on one character, I would be focusing on everything and doing everything. So they kind of got me there, you know? I want to walk around with a pot on my head, and that's more important than... Eventually just burn through them all again to skip the dialogue. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's fine. Like, oh, I've seen this, you know, but I want the achievement. And you get good XP for it, so if you're leveling an alt, you know, it's something passive you can do while watching a show or something. I always like having things like that.
I don't know who I really am anymore. Part of me is still alive in agony. Part of that abomination. If Rizzle Jewel were in front of me right now, I swear my hate alone would tear that lizard to shreds.
I know Tamriel, I know Thresdend, wow. The funny thing, I mean, the funny thing to me is, like, I feel like a lot... Oh god, there's a plan. Velwyn, hi. Velwyn knows how my plans go. The funny thing to me is I feel like the reason why people want it so bad is because how amazing Cadwell's character is. That's how I feel anyway. Marigat asked me to help you find a personal item.
Of course. She's smart, our mayor. She knows we can focus our energy through personal items. Look for my staff at the small bridge nearby. We mounted a defense there, bought the mayor's husband the time he needed to get the refugees away.
Tell me about your staff.
Receiving that staff was the greatest moment of my life. I'm a Red Guard. Magic doesn't come easily to my people, but I was drawn to it. I left Alakir and studied for years to earn that staff. I can focus all that I am and all that I was through it.
Guys, why am I so nervous for going to Katie's school? Why am I nervous? It's a school. I love how the drawers open when you search things. Yeah. Right, Blue Jacket. Played the medal ceremony from Star Wars when I first put mine on. That's pretty great. Oh, 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 oh. Then you just empty it out and put it back on your head, underscore? Wash it in the river at least or something? Because you're a dork and it's a new chapter in you and your child's life to be discovered. I can't tell you how much anxiety I have hovering around her going to school, and I'm trying so hard to keep it in. Like, in front of her. Shadow's a husky. Literally looks like our husky wolf mixed name Shadow also. Yeah, he's husky, German Shepherd. You can do !dog. for info about him. He's got like German Shepherd coloring, but like the husky pattern added in, like mixed in. It's kind of cool, I think. I've seen other Shepskis that look just like him. They call him Shepskis. I think it's adorable. Oh, I do want to stay up. I just want to cross the bridge. Hopefully he at least rinses it first. That's what I'm thinking. Thirst end, yeah. Literally the same as ours, but white instead of gold coloring. Aww, that's cute. Wait, so he's a husky wolf. What are his eyes both blue or different color?
I
And also
held
have
fiends and vampires here to buy time for our people to escape. Fear and anger made me strong. We will finish this. We must! I will send every last drop of anger, hope, and desire I possess through that staff. That will draw out the abomination. I will not fail you. I will not fail Crestshade.
Rivenspire is one of the expansions, right? It was part of one of the expansions. His eyes are brown. Cute. I was just wondering, because you never know with husky mixes. Gonna be. It's Morrowind? No, I have not. I started Morrowind, I got to level 9 on my Warden, and then I kind of fell off the game again for like the 3rd time. Then I came back as a Necro, and I decided I wanted to do it right. Start from my faction mainline, focus on that, skip as many side quests as I can just to stay focused, because I was like, I get wanting to do side quests, but I was getting really thrown off by the side quest would send me somewhere, and then I would like not end up back on the main line, and it was just, I was all over the place. They've improved their quest icons and stuff, so I get less confused. Their quests, just the mechanics of everything. But I still been really focused on the faction stories, the main story, and then I'm going to go through the expansions after that.
Too fast. You don't want to
No, I have not.
harm Carlin.
We need to feed to get stronger. When Montclair shows up, I want to be ready.
That is not our way, child, and you know it. Stop feasting, now.
Fine, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, Count Verandis. You know I only want to help.
Of course, my child. Now, let's clear away our meal and welcome our friend. Carlin, as always, I thank you for sharing your life's blood with us.
I live to please, my lord.
Oh. What edition of the game did you buy? Right. I had gotten through all but the very end on my Templar. Like I got up to the 5 not 5 champions, that's faction. Or no, whatever. You know, the last leg, the last like big part of the main story on my Templar, and then when I came back I decided I'm going to do it all the way through. It's been so long. For all that, but I bought elsewhere. I bought Morrowind when it came out. But I also have ESO Plus. So I have all the DLCs available to me at the moment.
I apologize if the scene before you makes you uncomfortable.
That's why you're asking.
I did not expect you to arrive during our mealtime. As for why I kept my true nature hidden, well, let's just say that Emmerich insisted, and one does not refuse the High King lightly.
I kind of think of it that way, Blue Jacket, but I've never played, the one Blade. Somebody else can probably answer that better than me. I kind of think of them that way. Like I said, Blue Jacket, but I haven't played all the classes, and I don't know the other classes very well, so it's hard for me to say. Like, I know that Sork is more like a mage, you know, or whatever, but not, I don't know about the whatever other ones there are. Hold on, let me look it up. Nightblade. I've often wondered if Nightblade is more like a paladin than Templar. But I do think, like I said, I do think of Templar as somewhat paladin-esque. Am I really asking this? You're a vampire? Even if I wasn't a vampire, wouldn't I know by now in all of my adventures what a fucking vampire looks like? And the fact that they eat blood, drink blood? Laura and I haven't played WoW, so I really don't know. Nightblade is more like a rogue. Okay, cool. That one. Like a rogue or thief. Okay. I don't know. I just never really knew. People tank on Nightblades though, right? Is that a thing? People tank on anything, honestly, but... Magic rogues? Cool. Well, there's magic in every class. Been a problem. For some. You're a vampire?
I have been called far worse.
Right, Dresden, I forget that
prefer
sometimes.
to think of myself and my companions as...
Yeah, Noctuida.
We are not ashamed of our condition. We are not monsters. Now this is the part where you gasp and ask calmly, how can I trust you?
It's one of the things I love about this game is it's less common for people to tell you how you should play your character. Because you can do so many different things. People still have their ideas of like, oh, you're a Stam Sork. Okay, this is what you should have. It's like, it's not why I play this game. And that's part of the reason I'm hesitant to do vet dungeons and trials and stuff. The whole reason I fell in love with this game was the adventure, not so much endgame. So like, part of that is like, I play enough games where people tell me how I should play my character. And so if I start doing hardcore stuff, then that's going to start happening again. Class that played similar to Hunter. Warden? I don't know if they do or not. I just know they have a pet. You can get a bow on anything. You just want to work your skill points and your stuff around that to make it good. You know what I mean? But I don't know what other abilities Warden have that are Hunter-like. You could probably make a, yeah, Warden like a Hunter, just because you have a pet. It's probably the closest you can get. Called for, okay. King Emmerich said I should trust you. He did, didn't he? Exactly my point. You're a vampire. Intimidate vampires are evil. I must destroy you. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm a vampire. That's weird.
The High King is a wise man, which is why I supported him and not the Mad King, Rancer. We all have the ability to make our own decisions. Long ago, I decided to live in peace with the mortal world.
Yeah,
not
Dresden.
feast upon it.
Can you tell me anything that can help us deal with Montclair?
You were able to drive off Rosal Jewel and take back Shornell. Those were no small feats, I assure you. But Emmerich needs our help to restore Rivenspire's tranquility. You need to understand, there is more to Montclair than simple ambition.
Hinted at this before. Tell me what you're talking about.
Walk with me and I will explain. There is much I need to show you and time grows short.
I like how I say goodbye.
Adusa, please make sure Gwendis behaves herself. Poor Carlin needs time to recover.
The little one gets no dessert this evening. Adusa will make sure.
To understand the path that Montclair follows, you must understand how he came to walk upon it.
Yeah, Midwinter. Hi, how are you?
The key to stopping him hides within my own memory. Memories are elusive shadows, hiding truths behind our own perceptions. But what if someone else could examine them? What would they see that we do not? I'd like to try something, if you're willing.
This potion will allow you to dreamwalk through my memories. Perhaps your eyes will see what I have missed.
Optional steps. Talk to Verandis.
I would never bring an outsider into my memories if I didn't believe it was imperative. The memories we will revisit, they are painful for me. It is with a heavy heart that I ask you to embark upon this journey with me.
Need to know more before I agree to this.
Ask your questions then.
What is this
I will answer
potion?
what I can. Nothing that will harm you, rest assured. The mixture contains various herbs, dusk nectar, and a few drops of my blood. But don't worry. It takes more than a little blood to turn someone into a vampire.
I mean, I'm a vampire, so... Why me? Why not one of your vampires?
They know me too well, and they are used to acquiescing to my will. They don't have the perspective, the distance to see beyond what I saw.
Hi, Lunar. How are you?
I need someone who has proven their worth. A relative stranger that I can trust.
What if I choose not to?
Then we learn nothing new. Montclair continues his campaign and Rivenspire eventually falls. It is inevitable. Please, as you will see, I have blind spots where Montclair is concerned. I need a fresh perspective to determine our next moves.
Well, I remember trying to find a way to make it so that you could make the camera. It was really the camera attachment issues. It was a problem for you, right, Blue Jacket? Like you wanted to be able to move your camera freely as you played. Also, I'm sure there's a motion blur option, but I think we already talked about that and you said you turned it off, right? So I don't remember what we came to, what conclusion we came to. I don't think we found a conclusion. I don't know if there is one. Does anybody else know if there's a way to do that? Change your, the way that the camera moves and everything, like, basically to keep it stationary until you move it. I don't think there is, though. Brantford Day, so my new rep pay was given my money via SSI on the 1st of March, so I call the rep pay, asked where the money is, then they tell me they don't have it. Wow, that's frustrating. There I go. Oh my. Sorry.
I must say, it's rather strange seeing you as... me.
Mother, please. You have to take the medicine. Rizal Jewel can help you.
Sweet daughter. I can't go on like this. I don't want to spend my final days as an experiment. Instead, let me spend them with the ones I love.
Even in retrospect, reliving this is difficult. Her pain, her suffering. She had so much courage.
There has to be something more we can do. Verandis, can I talk to you for a moment?
Basically, I don't know, because the way that you play, it's really just the fact that it's already attached to your mouse. So if you wanted to make it so that you had to right click, you would have to rebind your block and your attack, your staff attack button or weapon attack button. So that's another thing.
Layla doesn't have much time. I know it. She knows it. She's trying to be so strong, but... I swore I would never ask this of you. It goes against everything I believe in. But damn it, she's my wife. I don't want to lose her.
Oh my god, he's gonna have dude turn her into a vampire, isn't he? Building so that the new pays me money. Now it has the behavioral health. Going to hound them for me because they said I can't call anymore due to trying to find out what the situation is. I don't know how all that stuff works, so I'm trying to understand, but it sounds like, yeah, sounds really shitty. I get what you're saying, but like I don't have any knowledge of like how that's supposed to work, so like that really sucks. Yeah, I hope it gets figured out. I'm not asking you to like explain the details because I already like get the idea of what's
Me? Protect?
I hope it gets sorted soon. Oh my goodness! An Aries Dragonheart, thank you so much for the host. Hi guys, thank you, Anaris. Guys, can we get a shout out for Anaris Dragonheart in chat? Please go check out Anaris and follow, and that way we can show some love. Go show some love to Anaris. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. I'm Tiri. I play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. I'm still I consider myself a noob, even though I'm like 170 something CP, I think. And 2 level 50s. I still have a lot of stuff in the game I haven't experienced. I'm adventuring through the game and I love it so much. We focus a lot on story stuff right now. And yeah, and then I also play World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV. Welcome, enjoy your stay. I have about an hour and 15 minutes before I need to go, but then I do another stream later tonight, about 4 hours after that. So, welcome. Let's do some quest stuff. And, yeah. I hope you're all doing lovely. Thank you so much, Inaris. How are you? How was your stream? Thank you so much for hosting. Sure. Yeah, go show some love. What were you guys doing? Elder Scrolls Legends. Good, it was a nice stream. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. Phone guys are in a whole different world when than the person. Yeah, Sega. I feel that way with so many different situations. Yeah. I'm sorry, Lunar. I hope that gets sorted out. That really sucks. Puppet, your butt is looking nice today, too. And you also have gorgeous hair. I hope you're doing well. How's Oliver? Sorry. We'll get going here in a second. Playing since release date? I'm still a noob in ESO2 playing since release date. Yeah, I started in beta, but I've been off and on a lot. So my actual played time, I don't know if it's recorded somewhere. Maybe? There's some kind of stats in the game somewhere, right? I might be thinking of another game. Probably be 1000 CP noob. Doesn't it only go up to like 850? Maybe not. Shady organization. Yeah, that does seem really shady. Yeah, Lunar, that's really shady. I'm so sorry. I hope that gets fixed. Ah, much love to you, dude. You have to type something in the game chat. Can't remember what it is. Yeah. Anyway, my played time does not reflect that I started in beta. I was off and on. I got really confused with certain things. I trailed off on side quests, got lost, got away from the main story, lost my motivation. Didn't have ESO Plus. I already played 2 MMOs at the time. I think 3 at one of the times I was playing ESO. 3 subs. Did not want another sub. Wanted to craft. bag space was a nightmare. I just kind of, and I dropped it, you know, and chose my other MMOs over it. Been back to the game, like when a new expansion comes out, try a different class, real short-lived, and then I came back and played Necro, and I fell in love with it. And they've fixed a lot of things, like a lot of things. Yeah, Dark the Panther. It is a comfy bed, but Shadow is ungrateful, a little snob who likes to lay on the floor. He lays on it sometimes. The cat likes it, I think, more than he does, but he's typically outside. Or in my bedroom where his cat tree is. Comes in every now and then and lays there. But yeah, Shadow lays on his bed a lot, but there are times where he just does not want to. For all of this, they said, reserve the right to limit our calls, so this is your last call for the day. Ooh, wow. That's so shitty, Lunar. I'm doing great, Lunar. I'm nervous. I'm going to my kid's school. She's starting kindergarten in September, and we're going to her school in 2-ish hours. And I'm nervous because the whole school thing is like wrecking me. For one thing, I can't believe she's almost old enough to go. For another, I'm just nervous. Don't let her eat glue. If she was gonna eat glue, that would have happened here. So yeah, I'm just really, really nervous. I'm hoping that after today, when I go and see the school and meet the teachers, I'll feel better. I'm overprotective and like, I'm trying so hard. My kid's entire life since I've had my first kid, I have two. I told myself, please don't be a helicopter parent. Don't. And I am in some ways, and I catch myself. Thanks, Owen. Rather than eat glue in a safe environment at home than out in the streets for school. No hovering. I'm overprotective. So anyway, hi Gray. What's interesting? How nervous I am about sending my kid to school? Or this frowny face while I'm talking about this. You have experience with helicopter parents, Siri? My mom may have helicoptered a bit, but I think a little bit of it is fine. It's managing it that I think is important. And making sure that you don't turn them into like somebody who can't do anything for themselves. I have trouble letting go and letting them fail. Like really, I really struggle. And so letting them go to school, like I hope that I haven't made her soft. You know, there's all these worries. I hope that I hope she doesn't get hurt because I have done everything for her. And like, I don't know, it's just so much. There's so much. There's that. And then there's just the way the schools are in my area right now are kind of cringy from what I've heard. And so I'm nervous and I hope that I can get a good feel for how they are when I get there. Can't do anything for myself, and I did it all on my own without my parents' help. Underscore. You can do anything you set your mind to, except fly and turn invisible. Other things, but you know what I mean. Fear of helicopter came from? Because I've basically been called out on it a little bit. And like when we're doing a freaking like puzzle, for example, like when Katie was a baby, like I would feel like I would try to like do it for her. And I'm like, no, stop, let her fail. Like because she would get frustrated. And it's like, that's just a small example. Freaking, I padded my whole living room pretty much when she was a baby. August Oliver will start school. I'm a little nervous, but I just want him to be potty trained. Yeah, JJ needs to be potty trained still. But he's not even the age Katie was when she finally decided. Because they have to decide. That's the thing. That's what makes it hard. Visible as possible too, depending on how you define it, yeah. Anyway, so other than that, Lunar, I'm doing fantastic. And I know after I go to the school, I'm going to feel better. We're going to go and register her and let her kind of just meet the teachers and other kids and just exist there. And I think they have like a craft project they can do and stuff. So I'm just nervous about what I'm going to find there, you know, and so I hope that it's good. Yeah. Maybe she can make Forky. What? Why does it sound familiar? And why can't I figure out what that is? Okay, I literally got a host and haven't. I don't think I've gone to another screen since I got it. I just wanted to welcome everybody, and also then I was asked how I am, and the school thing came out. So sorry for rambling on right away. Hi, Cookie. How are you? Oh, I never saw Toy Story 4. Spoilers. Just kidding. I know I need to see it. Yeah. I missed the rambles. Oh, yeah, I was rambling on about Katie. We're going to go meet her teachers and get her registered for school for September, Cookie. We're going today. So I have about an hour. I should get some stuff done. No, my friend, you can't ask that of me. Okay, so this guy's basically implying that he wants me to turn his wife into a vampire. I'm in a guy's memory. A guy's a vampire, okay? And this is a situation that happened with the Montclair family that he's showing me. He's hoping I can catch something that it's on Disney Plus. Nice. We should watch through them all because I think my kids have seen them like out of order. So we should just watch through them all over time. Plan. Yeah. That's what's happening. No, my friend, you can't ask that of me.
I know. You swore an oath. No one should ever have to endure the things you've gone through because of what you are. But you're alive. That's more than my wife will be if you don't help her.
Well, are vampires alive, though, really? She deserves a better fate than becoming a vampire.
You can't make that decision for her.
Oh, no. I
Neither
should have
can
known.
But you can give her a chance. I know you care about her. You can't just stand there and watch her die.
What if we turn her and then ask her? Oh, I have the option to ask her now. You're right. Let me ask Layla what she wants to do.
Thank you. I know she'll make the right decision. She may no longer be the woman I know, but at least she'll be alive.
I always thought
she'll be with me.
I always thought
still love her.
Undead was such a funny term. Like, are they dead or are they not dead? They're not alive, but they're not dead, I guess, is what that means. Really?
My dear friend, Verandis. I'm glad you're here. You've always been so good to our family. I never really thanked you for that.
Put the girl's head all the way on the pillow, for God's sakes. No need to thank me. You're a good friend to me as well. Guys, by the way, let me know what you guys think. I redid some of my panels. I kind of like rearranged my panels. Does it look cleaner? I took some out. Still messy at the bottom. The panels are what you see when you scroll down, if you don't know. Oh, I was also gonna put, I have an Amazon list, so it's gonna add, it's basically, oh, I already copied it. It's basically, I know I'm getting so distracted. Just do the quest, Tiri. I know, I'm so distracted right now. I just forgot to do this. It's such a random thing, like, was not important right now. Just popped in my head. I'm all over the place, you guys. My commands list. If you're alive but mutated due to the disease or something else. I think vampirism is a disease rather than an undead curse thing in Elder Scrolls. Yeah. That's more what they look at it as, but some of them call it a blessing. I mean, there's different things. Right now, I know I'm always that way. Where's my commands list? I rearrange things so much. General. Gear. See, Tyrese. There. Added a new command, it's gear. And I took out, like, I had a panel for each, like, peripheral that I use, and it was ridiculous. It was, like, microphone, mouse, keyboard. It was like, why do I have all these panels? I'm not streaming right now. Pick with your afternoon times. Yes, I do. So I updated my schedule. Is it showing right? It would not change the first 2 days last night. And I said, you know what? Those first 2 days of the week are not happening for a while. Yeah, it's still broken. Look, I updated some of them to 2:30, but those ones that say 3:30 would not change. I did it a bunch of times. So I'm going to have to keep trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay, back to the quest. Holy shit. Do you remember to send that thing you said you were going to send to your mom that one time? The letter that Katie wrote, or the picture that Katie made? That's the only thing I recall ever sending my mom. Because she comes over every week. But Katie likes mailing things. Is that what you're talking about? There's no need to thank me. You're a good friend to me as well.
Horrendous. After I'm gone, you need to continue to watch over my family. Wylan will need your strong, steadying presence more than ever.
There is a way to avoid this, Layla.
No, my friend. Your gift isn't the solution. Not for me. I refuse to accept an existence that forces me to watch as my children, my husband, everyone I know, ages before my eyes.
Not like a selfish reason. Get it. Also, like, my reasoning for not wanting to be a vampire is I wouldn't want my kids to see me that way. But I don't know. It's rough. Seriously, just joking about you being distracted. Underscore, you're like, there was really a thing? Sorry, I don't do song requests during ESO story stuff, mid-winter, but you're always welcome to try. But they're off right now. I had to double check. Of course, Layla, as you wish.
Something's wrong. I have vague recollections of talking to someone else. But why can't I remember? You need to look around, see what we missed.
We missed. Rizal Jewel.
This is hopeless. Baron Montclair forces me to mix concoctions that I know won't do any good. If he'd just listened to me, I could show him exactly how to heal his wife and end her suffering.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about knowledge and ancient magic. I'm talking about the forgotten arts of the aliens themselves. Would you deny Our Lady any chance for a cure, no matter what the source?
Thank you for the feedback, Noctivita. Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, this is really messy and weird. My priorities are weird. Okay. I want to see the Baroness healed with all my heart.
I happen to possess an alien relic, or at least a shard from one. But the Baron won't listen to me, especially since Our Lady started refusing my help. If I give you this stone, will you present it to the Baron? He listens to you, my friend.
How could he forget this possible solution to cure her? Get the shard, I'll convince Wylan to use it.
I knew I could count on you.
Uh-oh, maybe it doesn't.
Ravenwatch.
Maybe it doesn't. Oh!
Without your
I'm back.
help, my friend,
Oh, no,
I
I'm
would
back.
never have recalled that Rizal Jewel led us to the alien relic. What else have I forgotten, I wonder?
Oh, we're friends now.
3 cheers for Verandis! He gave me the means to save my beautiful
Oh, we
wife.
did cure her.
To our dear friend Verandis. How can we ever repay him?
He is great, isn't he? And so handsome. But I want to cheer about this wine. By the divines, this stuff is delicious.
We were so happy at this moment. We were all together, friends and family, enjoying each other's company for the final time.
Verandis, may I speak to you for a moment?
Understood.
Alone.
I don't recall speaking with Layla. Why can't I remember that?
Uh-oh, she's still sick.
Don't mind Wylan. He's
It's
just
Prego.
angry that the shard's effects faded away. He knows you didn't mean for this to happen to me, Verandis.
The world? So she got sick in a different way?
Rizal Jewel knew about the Ayleid relic the entire time. He convinced me to give it to Wylon. Why didn't I remember that? And this memory. I recall our celebration, the toasts. But this moment, talking to Layla, I don't remember that happening.
Tell me more about the celebration.
As I now recall, Rizal Jewel gave me a shard. A piece of an Ayleid relic. I presented it to Montclair and he in turn used it to heal his wife. In less than a day, Layla was recovering and on her feet again. It was nothing short of miraculous.
The shard cured her?
Not exactly. It helped, but I can't remember why. We were here celebrating Layla's improved condition when... and that's all I can recall. I'm sure the key is hidden in my memories. Please explore this moment and see what you can learn.
Verandis, you mustn't say anything. Please. I'm sure this will pass. I just need the stone. Another treatment and I'll be fine.
Layla, you aren't well.
Just a little dizziness. A little discomfort. It must be all this activity lately. Verandis, I don't think the stone shard is powerful enough. It helps, but it doesn't last. And now, I feel empty. I can't explain it.
We need to tell Wyland about this.
No, you leave him be. He's happy now. I can't stand to see him worried. Sitting beside my bed, helpless, consumed with grief. Not again. The stone shard. It's obviously a part of something larger. Could that be the cure we're looking for?
I don't know. Perhaps there's more information in the Ayleid tombs Rizal Jewel has been researching.
Talk to the Argonian. See what he's found out. We need to find the larger relic. Or at least another shard of stone. I hate to ask, but I need you to do this one last favor. For Wylan. For me.
Of course.
I knew I could count on you, dear friend. Now, I need to compose myself and return to the party.
Underscore.
But I think I'll go to sleep early this evening. I'm sure I just need a little more rest.
Verandis, my friend! You really must allow your charges to get out and have a little fun every now and then. Poor Gwendis here is having a splendid time, but it's like she's never tasted a fine wine before. Why not pull up a chair and join us?
Robinson, hi! Wyland, we need to talk about this.
Oh, not that again, Verandis. And especially not now. We're having a celebration. Layla is on the mend. She's getting well. I have my wife back. And it's all thanks to that remarkable piece of stone you gave me.
The Argonian found it, not me.
What does that matter? If not for you, I would never have attempted to use such magic to heal Layla. Besides, Rizel Jewel will be rewarded for his service. I'll see to that personally.
But Rizel Jewel never mentioned the stone?
He was always bringing me tinctures and alchemical concoctions. It was one wild plan after another with him. It always is. But
At least
because
he
of your
tried.
quick thinking, we applied the power of the stone. And now, we're celebrating our success.
I mean, Rizel Jewel talked me into it. Something about that stone, it worries me.
My good Verandis.
I know,
It wouldn't
Gray.
be a day if you weren't concerned about something. It's your nature. Now stop asking such bleak questions and just be thankful this relic fell into our hands. It's helping. That's all that matters.
Layla is feeling that much better?
Better? Yes, but she's not fully healed as yet. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure, but she's out of bed. She's even painting again. She hasn't done that in... I can't remember how long. Soon, it will be as if nothing had ever happened.
Poor boy. So excited to see his wife better, and he's like, he refuses to believe that she's still dangerously ill. Kind of hard to blame him. The jewel.
Fascinating, isn't it? To think that such a tiny rock could hold so much power. Can you feel it? It's like it's calling to me, like the moon's call to the tides. Imagine what the relic it came from could do.
Why didn't you give the stone to Montclair? Why have me do it?
The Baron wasn't
already said
listening
this.
to me. We needed someone he trusted more, had more faith in. That someone was you, Count Verandis. Now the Baroness is on the mend, and House Montclair has returned to a state of contented bliss.
Stone isn't enough. Layla is still sick.
Well, that's unfortunate, but it is only a small piece of a grander relic, isn't it? I've been studying the Iliad manuscripts. There may be more we can do for the poor Baroness.
Spit it out, Argonian, and speak plainly.
I found the stone among the effects of King Ranser's royal historian, back when I served in Ranser's court. She had quite an intriguing collection, including the Iliad manuscripts that I've been translating. Perhaps you can check my work.
Where are the Iliad manuscripts?
The manuscripts are locked away, but I left my notes in your library. A few phrases stood out as I translated. Life, death, crag. I'm sure they mean something. Take a look and see what you think. Perhaps the text can lead us to the greater relic.
How the first text covers. Okay. Made sure that with each breath we breathed in life, health, vitality. With each seed, rock, stone we planted, we would prosper. No death, sickness, disease can harm us. This is the power of the light, sun, fire. Only the remnant vestige can contain the power of the unknown Iliad word. It lives as we do. It reacts to feelings, emotions, sentiments. It makes our existence survival journey better. How confusing. The crag peak and the remnant vestige fragment are one. Here it will always be guarded, protected, hidden. We have established a second community. Okay, so he's guessing what the word means. What the word is. Like, okay, because he's trained. We have established a second community outpost cave in the hills to the east of the crag peak. In this hillside community outpost cave, we have hidden our tome scroll tablet of history, glossary, theology for safekeeping, shelter, reassurance. So weird to read out loud. Okay. Doesn't really tell me shit, but cool.
I remember now. The translation. We misinterpreted it. We assumed the crag housed a powerful healing artifact. But we were wrong. The hillside community, though. Why didn't I ever look into that?
Do you know what this means?
Not exactly. Not yet. But I will figure this out. In the meantime, there is one more memory I want you to explore. We ascended the Doomcrag, and that's where everything changed.
The Doomcrag.
A perilous peak that rises from the mountains to the north. It has always been a haunted, desolate place. Look for anything I may have missed. But more, I want you to see what happened to Montclair. I want you to understand why he must be stopped.
Here we go, y'all. Oh.
We shouldn't have left the guards behind, Wylan. Who knows what else we're going to run into?
There was no choice, Mother. You're getting worse, and we can't wait for them.
I'll stay here and protect the way out. Keep watch in case the guards catch up with us. The rest of you need to keep moving.
Thank you, Gwendis. At least you retain a sense of honor.
Wylan, you have to stop blaming Verandis. This wasn't his fault.
Sega.
Alien skeletons? Undead spirits? It doesn't matter. Nothing is going to stand in our way. Layla, wait until we clear the way.
Oops.
Come on. Mother doesn't have much time left.
These animated bones. Why do they seek to keep us from the relic? Are they the lingering remains of the aliens who once dwelled here, do you think? Well, they won't stop me. No matter what their reasons are, my cause is greater.
Are you sure you want to go through with this, Wylan?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life, Verandis. I will sacrifice everything, risk anything to save the woman I love. A shame the same can't be said of all of us.
Thanks, Midwinter. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. I only did what Layla asked. She was worried about you.
You did what Layla wanted? What about what I wanted? You allowed her to talk you out of it when I expressly asked you to turn her. Well, I'm done asking. We're here because
how are
of
you?
And we're going to do exactly as I say. We're going to save my wife.
Sorry it's come to this.
Sorry won't help us here. We
How
have
you doing,
to find
Darkwing?
the alien relic. That's all that matters now. Just remember, we're out of options. This is our
Preston.
last chance to save Layla, and I won't let you ruin it, vampire.
Oh my, we're throwing blows now. Vampire. Would you have spoken to your wife that way?
What a magnificent structure.
After you
The
asked me to
relic
turn
this
her?
monolith houses must be powerful indeed.
You like it, Darkwing? There are multiples. I wasn't sure if it was any good. I know it's very customizable for you guys. And you can turn them off really easily if you don't want them.
Island, my love. I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, I can be a Bone Colossus too. I might have used that
Trust me.
before I should
Soon
have.
you will be healed, and we can put this terrible episode behind us.
Probably did. I just saw Bone Colossus and I wanted to be one too. Second streamer I've seen use one. Dodger uses one, and it's different. I kind of like it better because it puts it in the middle, like in smaller text by default, like, or it puts it like fewer lines. I don't like that this one. I think the default is like a big block, and I don't like the default position. But yeah, so I might try a different one. But for now, I thought of it after seeing Dodger and I think one other streamer use one.
This is it. The relic is beyond this door.
Because there's also a translator, and I have people with English as their second language. They don't know very well. Yeah, some of the captions are bad. So some of it doesn't make sense. Was it you that was saying they're funny sometimes, Elliot? You like watching them because they're funny? Or was that someone else? I can't remember now. I thought it was you. Anyway. I might try a different one with a better default. Oh, it was because of the translator. That'd be nice for people with language barriers.
We've done it. We've reached the top of the Doom Crag. Now we can finally learn the secret of the ancient Ayleid relic and save my wife.
And since the power of the relic, it doesn't feel particularly benign to me.
Your fear colors your perception, Verandis. It is merely the pulse of ancient magicka.
Yeah.
The heartbeat of a powerful relic. Our intentions are pure. We seek only to save my beloved's life. These creatures have no reason to stop us.
Wylan, we need to be cautious. Something isn't right here.
Has your courage deserted you, vampire? You discovered the relic's resting place, and I thank you for that. But right now, we have to reach the relic chamber and save my wife. After that, you can do what you want. Now, let's go.
It shouldn't have a problem picking up the game audio. Is it like worse for the game? Do you have another motive here, guys? Don't answer that.
By the
if you know.
Can you feel the relic's power, Verandis?
Its power. Something about it feels wrong to me.
Enough of your constant mewling, Verandis. Are you a vampire or a scullery maid? This is exactly what we've been looking for. You told me yourself. The Ayleid texts refer to Lata, the light. This is it. This is what will cure Layla.
We never learned why the Ayleids hid this relic within this desolate tower.
We don't know why the Ayleids did a lot of things. They were a strange people. But that won't stop us. Stand back and watch for all I care. But we're going to save my wife. I'll risk my life, my very soul to help my dear Layla. Now, let's begin.
I'm very curious as to how this plays
Have
out.
no fear, my darling Layla. Soon the light will wash away
It's
your
going
pain.
to work, Baron. The power of this ancient Ayleid remnant. It's almost overwhelming.
You're going to be all right, Mother. Just hold on.
The remnant will make you like new, my love. You'll be reborn.
Reborn, oh good. Sounds
Something's
great.
happening. I feel the power.
I think it's going to go great.
Rylan, something feels wrong.
Verandis, we need you! We need your power! Quickly! Touch the relic and help us!
Oh god, do I have to choose? Use the light. This remnant. Oh god. Oh god.
Aniamis alata, malatua, vasha anya belda sancre.
What's happening to us?
It's working. It's working. Soon the power will be ours to command.
Oh god, I knew it.
No. What have you done? This isn't me.
Oh my god.
I never wanted this. Please, Verandis, help me. Make it stop. I can't stand the pain. End this, Verandis. End this before I...
Oh god. This isn't good. Oh, I just one-shot her.
No.
Okay.
Verandis! What did you do to Layla? What did you do? You'll pay for that, vampire! I have the power now. Nothing can stop me from reaching out and snapping...
Verandis? Montclair, no! Come on, Verandis. We need to get out of here.
That's what I'm wondering, Velwyn. Things went pear-shaped. Is that what the caption said? Oh god. Oh.
Remarkable. What a strange sensation of new recollections and old. I believe that Ra's al Ghul somehow removed those moments from my memory, but you were able to restore them. And now you understand what we are facing.
Not sure what I actually saw.
Disorientation is understandable. Somehow, when I joined the ritual, I altered the power of the relic. I turned Layla into a monster. I had to kill her. And Montclair and the others, they became vampires imbued with the power of the relic.
Should have just not touched it. How did you escape?
I have Gwendis to thank for that. She pulled me out of there before Montclair and the others were fully recovered. Now Montclair claims he wants to end death and suffering. That he wants to take the throne of Ransa. And it's all my fault.
What happens now?
The Ayleid text referred to an outpost in the hills. I need to find out where that is. It may be that the answer to defeating Montclair can be found in this hidden location. But first things first. There is a more urgent matter for you to deal with.
Of course there is.
Now you know how this sordid situation began. And you know how I, to my great and everlasting shame, helped Baron Montclair reach the likeness remnant. But now to more immediate matters. I know where Ra's al Ghul can be found.
So, was the Baron's true intention, was his... So that was his way. I wonder if he knew that that would happen somehow. And he was like, well, if I can't turn her, get him to agree to turn her, I'm going to trick them into turning her, but we'll all become vampires and then we'll all be super powerful and take over the world. Or if he thought that it would do something else, you know, I don't know. Then I should go after the Mad Argonian.
Not so fast, my enthusiastic friend. My agents have learned that Ra's al Ghul struck in the west and is still in the area. Captain Genevieve, Countess Tamrit's younger sister, has established a camp for displaced refugees. She must be warned about this.
I can take word to her.
I had hoped you would make such an offer. My instincts tell me that Ra's al Ghul allowed the refugees to survive. It's a trap. It has to be. Find the camp and tell the captain what I have learned. Then help her end this threat once and for all.
I'll find Captain Genevieve and warn her about Rizal Jewel. Wow, that was intense. Good stuff. I dig, I dig. Where are you sending me? Okay, you know what? I just realized something. Think my add-on had like a default map zoom. Is there a default mini-map zoom? I think that's why it's been zooming me in. Yeah, every time I open my map. But like, I wanted my mini-map to stay zoomed in. I think it's actually changing the setting for the big map. Okay, so I need to go south, and I don't really have a closer shrine, so we'll just go. Going to go play now. Have fun. Have fun, Thresden. See you later. Possible to become a werewolf in ESO. Yes. Whoops. Yes, it is. You just need a werewolf bite. I don't have a werewolf yet, but I plan on making my Dragon Knight a werewolf. It's good for stamina builds. From add that clip to the books, y'all. Dang it, I don't do that on purpose, I swear to God. I just stop paying attention and like, it's fine, I can take some, some fall damage, I'm fine. And then I just go overboard, oopsies. It's funny because I more or less tumbled. I didn't even go off like a big cliff. I just tumbled and the damage just kept stacking up. Whoopsie. I swear to God, if people clip every time I fall to my death, it would be like a 20-minute video in no time. Where do it. I'm so fucking careless. Okay. Oh, this is a happy place. Cool. Right. The Navy.
You look like you can defend yourself. Welcome to Camp Tamrath.
Haven't I met her? Hi, Ruby Nemo. How are you? You fired the laser yet? No, I keep forgetting, Sega. I should use it. You look like you can defend. Okay, I was sent to warn you. Rizal Jewel's going to attack this camp.
And by the light, we'll be ready for the mad lizard.
Oh, I like your attitude.
We were tracking him when we ran into these poor displaced people. We threw together this camp to shelter the refugees from Crestshade and the surrounding countryside.
What can I do to help?
Since my sister decided to visit, I must secure the camp. To this end, I need someone to find Jonah Morose. Jonah claimed he could sense Rizal Jewel, made the other refugees nervous. He and his mother fled the camp and disappeared.
No, Noctivita. If you're bitten, there's actually a way to cure it in this one. I think in Skyrim, I think it's a long process. I think you have to do like a quest line. But I don't think it's as in-depth in this game. Somebody can probably elaborate on that better than I can. Yeah, Rivenspire's been fun, Ruby. I dig it. Just the doctor. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, that emote. What a sweet puppers. You need to be in a ritual site for it to work anyway. Yeah, you have to be in a specific place. You very much have to be bitten on purpose. Like, there are certain circumstances to prevent accidental or unwanted with for both vampire and werewolf. That's a good point, Elliot. I'll find Jonah and his mother.
A good soldier relies on solid information, as well as a brave heart and a worthy weapon. Is there anything else you want to ask me before you head out?
A treat for Shadow. Thank you, Darkwing. Can you tell me more about Rizal Jewel?
I've met a few Argonians in my time.
An interesting bunch. Connected to nature, calm, strange sense of humor. Rizel Jewel is nothing like that. He's evil to the core. Where Montclair found him is beyond me, but he's served the Baron for years.
Kitching the floor? Cleaning the kitchen floor. Here, you want to give Shadow the treat from Darkwing?
Oh, yeah.
He loves giving him treats. She just puts it on the bed. Good boy, Shadow. Thank you for laying on your bed.
Someone say...
Oh, that's funny, Ruby.
Say good boy, Shadow.
Yeah, thank you again, Doctor.
Did someone say...
It was Darkwing, yes. Yep.
Can I tell him that Darkwing said good boy?
Yes, you can. What's he doing out here?
Spreading chaos. He's using some sort of blood curse to turn innocent people into mindless blood fiends. Makes them feral. All you can do is kill them and put them out of their misery. By the light, it makes me so angry.
Oh, it's peppers. There you go. Can you tell me more about Jonah Morose?
His mother was trying to keep him quiet.
Thank you for following, Geosenses.
Made everyone nervous. RK knows these people could use a bit of peace. It's not safe out there. They'll be safer here, I think. They may be hiding in one of the nearby towers.
If you didn't hear it because I talked over her. Geosenses, thank you so much for following. Welcome, friend.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Oh my goodness. Aw, just the Doctor. Thank you for gifting a sub to Darkwing. Thank you so much. Yay. Thank you. Can he really sense Rizel Jewel?
Honestly, I have no idea. Perhaps Jonah is just seeking attention. Perhaps he isn't quite sane. Whatever the case, we need to find them and bring them back here so that I can then turn all my efforts to locating Rizel Jewel.
What is Countess Tamrith doing here?
She claims that she wants to be here when we finally catch the Mad Argonian, and that she wants to reassure the refugees with her presence. But I think she's really here to check up on me. I'm not sure she actually trusts her little sister.
Little sister?
Yes, yes. My full name is Genevieve Tamrith, second daughter of House Tamrith and captain of the Shornhelm Guard. I'm proud of my heritage, but I don't expect my house connections to open any doors. I want to be judged on my merits, not my name.
So you guys, anybody who was here yesterday might remember, oh my goodness. Zach Tank, thank you so much for subbing with Prime. 32 months. Yay! Thank you so much, Zach. How have you been? One boop in my status effects until I decided what to do with it. Gotcha. So it was just there until you... I think, isn't it a certain amount of time? I can't remember now. What was I gonna say? You guys might remember yesterday afternoon if you were here. Just playing online Uno. Nice! Sounds fun, Zach. Are you kidding? When I was talking to King Emmerich, and he was saying Genevieve, like he enunciates everyone's names, like hardcore, and I was like, oh, it's pronounced Genevieve, okay. And then I just sort of like, to you guys, corrected, what's his name, the guy we were just talking to. I was like, it's Genevieve, not Genevieve. And then she just said her own name, Genevieve. And I was like, oh.
I've lost hope.
Genevieve. Something. Anyway, it wasn't Genevieve. It's like Janavi. And I was like repeating the names every time he said it because it's so funny. Janavi. Aww, 10 minutes of first person mode. Just the doctor. I can't go in first person mode while mounted? Interesting. How am I gonna do that? Rude. And also, okay. Hey, Bixby. That timer for 10 minutes. Thanks, lady. Hi, Pog. How are you doing, Pog? The virus incubates like a single player games. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. It's much easier to avoid. Or to get rid of and stuff. Alright, first person mode. Here we go. Oh, that thing's scary in first person mode. I'm a blessing and a curse. It's a true story. Hey, you know what? I made it an option. It's not one of my favorites, but I think, you know, it's kind of fun to challenge myself.
Go away. Leave us alone. I don't want to become a blood fiend.
But Jim, I'm here to help. What I recall, the vamp infection will turn you eventually. Yeah, I think after a certain amount of time, but in this game, like, I don't think it's hard. Like, I think you can even get rid of it after you've done it. Like, I remember people encouraging me. This is so awkward. Like, I can't see if I'm standing and stuff. Like, it's so freaking awkward. When I first made it, I was like, it can't be that hard. It's pretty difficult. I'm supposed to defend the tower. Oh, hi! You're just waiting for me out here. Okay. Remember that one time a few days ago when I was like, I need to feed, and then I came out here to continue Daggerfall because I realized I effed up and didn't finish it? Yeah. So I haven't found anyone to feed since then. So I've just been stage 4, which is fine. In fact, I told myself, I'll just stay stage 4. That sounds great. But I really kind of like stage 3 a lot. So I kind of like it a lot. Wait, the hunt to fully turn. Yeah. This or Tiffany. Oh, with werewolf? It seemed amusing.
Since I cleaned the floor, is it okay to get up?
You were cleaning the kitchen floor in hopes that I would then be okay with you being up from your nap? Yeah, it's fine. Talk to Jonah. No, he's still asleep. So we need to be quiet. Let him sleep a little longer. Oh crap, I have a 7-minute timer on here though. I have a timer. Hold on. Well, it said 10, now it's at 7. I'm gonna pause this and see. Can I set a timer in Windows? Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna do it in Windows because Katie wants to play something on my phone while she waits for me to get done. I'll make it 7 minutes, 20 seconds. Oh my god, that's 7 hours. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. Start. I made it a little bit longer because I just stood here for a minute, for a few seconds. No. Red button. Okay, here we go. Right there.
So I know which button to push.
Yep. I sit in Daddy's chair. First person, definitely.
Stop talking to me. Bad voice, go away. Mother, please help me. We'll make you better, Mother. I promise.
Daddy's not coming home before we have to leave. If you want to sit in his chair, he's not going to give you trouble. Why do you want to sit there instead of Daddy's?
Because he might.
He won't come home before we leave. We're going to Daddy's work. Okay, that's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
You eyes that? It's Bandit. Bandit Freak. Okay, you're going to think I am making this up, but the wind made a pretty decent movie-style wolf howl against my window as we discussed this. I think I just heard a howl. Are you serious, Sega? Okay, what's wrong?
Quiet. The bad one will taste your words on the air. He's coming closer. Blood fiends accompany him. So many blood fiends. They want our blood.
Are you saying that I always want to say Rezal because of Rezal Ghul. Rezal is near?
I saw Rizal Jewel in a dream. It was the night Crestshade was attacked. I could feel his presence. Now I always sense him. He watches, he waits, he's coming for us. Mother's worried sick about all this.
Is your mother all right?
Mother's fine. I'm fine too. We're all fine.
Yeah,
here.
Elliot.
Fine.
Oh no, that's Cinderella. I know it looks like Elsa. Elliot is one of my friends. Hey Puppet, thank you for being here. Thank you for always being so positive and awesome. I hope you have a great day. Tell Oliver hi. To come back to the camp. It's safer there.
No. That would be bad. I scared the others. They didn't like me. Besides, I don't want to draw Rizal Jewel to the camp. Tell the captain I'm sorry. I'll stay here. Maybe he'll leave the camp alone if I hide here with Mother.
Hungry. So hungry.
You really not come with me? Oh no. Just a heads up to you guys. I normally go till about 5:30 or yeah. But I started early today so that I could wrap up stream at 4:15, which is 15 minutes from now for me, about 17 minutes. Cuz might be a little after. In between 4:15 and 4:30, I need to sweep the kids up and go get Ed and go to Katie's school after this. So probably another 15-20 minutes. So probably gonna let this wrap up the rest of this quest. So I won't have time for any polymorphs or anything. Well, barely. I would probably. I am Pacific time. I have to constantly fight the urge to zoom out. I am Pacific time. Tamris. Hi.
We didn't even have a moment's warning. By RK, the vampires. They struck so fast.
I don't see Captain Genevieve or Genevieve. I don't see Captain Genevieve or Darian.
When the vampires attacked, Genevieve and Darian charged right into the thick of the battle. I lost sight of them since I stayed to defend the camp, but I could hear Genevieve calling out orders. Perhaps some of the guards saw what happened after that.
It says Genevieve, but Genevieve is the only one who says it Genevieve or Genevieve. I can't remember which. Whoa, hi. Whoa, you startled me. Apparently, Caitlin didn't lock JJ's door, so he's up to say hello too. He just woke up. You lose an hour this weekend? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't even realize that was this weekend. I'll talk to the guards.
Here, take these healing poultices.
Hi, JJ.
You might as well help me tend to the soldiers while you're talking to them. I'd appreciate it, and so will they. After that, find my sister.
My light.
She has a tendency to get into trouble when I'm not right beside her.
Aww. Suddenly zoomed out. It's such a
Did
urge.
Countess Tamrith give you a poultice for me? I could use a little something to dull this pain.
That could be Elliot, yeah. Countess Tamarath asked me to give you this poultice.
Thank you. This will help my wounded arm. The vampires, they attacked without warning.
Uh-oh.
We lost a lot of good people today.
Been bitten? Have you seen Captain Genevieve?
No, I'm sorry. Everything was happening so fast. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of crying, and a lot of confusion. I wish I could be of more help.
Give me a few moments to catch my breath, and I'll be back on my feet in no time.
Countess Tamarath thought you might need this poultice.
Thank you. For a noble, the Countess sure knows how to make a proper poultice. I took a few hits, but I'm luckier than most, I suppose. I just hope none of my friends come back as blood fiends. I really don't want to deal with that.
You say it.
Thank you for everything you do for Mama.
Sorry for the beeping. I hope you could hear her. Did you hear her?
Everyone say, like...
Well, there's a delay, so I gotta wait. Oh yeah, I was gonna try the stream delay thing. Trying to find Captain Genevieve. Well, she's a robot. Beep, beep. The beeps were the first person timer going off. I'm trying to find Captain Genevieve. Okay.
She ordered us to defend the camp and protect the refugees. Then she was off. Like a whirlwind, our captain is. I heard her shout something about spotting Riz Al Jul, but then she was too far away to hear over the sound of battle.
Noctivita said, "You're welcome, Katie. Our pleasure." Shadow's right there. What? Well, that's not something that... Stepped on your foot?
Go lay down on your bed. Come,
These poor
lay down on your bed.
bastards. They're
Lay
just
down.
trying to find someplace safe, but disaster seems to follow after them.
Countess Tamarath wanted me to give you this poultice.
Ah, a healer's poultice. Good. I prefer a bandage over a potion. I always found
with me
healing
for a minute?
potions to taste rather like bog iron ale after it was strained through sweaty horsehair.
Need to find Captain Genevieve.
She tore after what looked like a dark cloud to the west over by the river. Pretty sure it was that necromancer we were hunting. The captain loathes necromancy and the dark arts. Probably why she was so intent on going after him.
I feel like doing like another extra minute or two of first person mode. I felt like that was too short, and I feel like there was a lot of like, there wasn't quite enough fighting involved. No? I feel like you get the full experience when you're actually fighting things. Another minute or two, the timer's up, but... Great, JJ's getting more tracks out for his room. Keep telling myself I'm gonna bring the tote of train tracks out of his room because he already has enough all over his floor and he can't walk in there very well. Need 3 more camera angles. 1 for Ed's shoulder, 1 for Spider Watch, and another just to track your face.
It's merely a flesh wound. Think nothing of it. I'm worried about Captain Genevieve, though.
What happened to the captain? About it. Yeah, that's so that you can connect this one right. Huh. What happened to the captain?
She caught sight of Riz Al Jul and rushed after him. I, of course, followed. His vampires surrounded us, and while I was fighting them off, the good captain was dragged away. They took Genevieve into the cave. Hurry! You need to save her.
What about you?
I can barely stand. I'd just slow you down. I'll send reinforcements your way. If any show up, that is.
I have some questions.
I can't believe
course I do.
a blasted vampire actually got a decent cut in on me. But I was pretty busy trying to protect Genevieve. The House Tamrith sisters are both brave and good women. Please help Genevieve if you can.
Why was the camp caught unaware?
The Shornhelm soldiers were diligent enough. But I think that thrice-damned Argonian used magic to mask their approach. They moved in so quickly and quietly that a good third of the camp was down before Genevieve and I could react.
Are you sure that Rizel Jewel came out this way?
Oh, yes, indeed. If I could get my hands on that damn lizard, I swear I'd make a pair of boots from his hide. And then I'd put them on and stomp through troll poop. The people in the camp were just villagers. Now most are dead. Poor bastards. Mother is hungry, but it makes me a little sick to watch her eat. Are you looking for the captain? They dragged her into the cave. The bad one is going to do terrible things to her.
What kind of terrible things?
Rizel Jewel likes to take parts from different bodies and make entirely new creatures. That's probably what he'll do to the captain, or turn her into a blood fiend. The cave is full of vampires. Maybe you should use the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel? You need to tell me where the secret tunnel is.
Please, please don't hurt me. I need to take care of Mother. I'll tell you what you want to know. The tunnel is over there. It's small, hard to spot. Secret.
That goes on
I
one
saw
of the bridges.
Rizel Jewel come in and out of there.
Show me where the tunnel is. Gross.
I help.
It's like literally right here.
Mother always says I should help others. Just squeeze through there.
Why would she not eat him? Right, Sega. How are you, Phase 1? What are you up to today? I'm so glad they made loading screens faster. Oh. We're gonna go out of first person mode now. Yeah, I'm phase 1. Oops. I was looking at chat. I was just attacking nothing. Like missing? So glad I skipped all those vampires. standing there for the longest time. Oh my god. I'll show you. There's that really good thing before they made it faster. You could run to the store and cook or have a nice meal while waiting on the load screen. I feel like they were faster before, if I'm being totally honest. But I might be misremembering, I don't know.
Feast, my children. Feast on bones.
If you
and
hurt
blood.
my sister, I'll kill you myself!
I was attempting to be sarcastic. I don't know if I failed or if you're also being sarcastic. One of those two things.
Arise, my...
Where's my sister?
Oh.
Where is she?
Zombie. Okay. Sure. Don't tell me that she's turned and now I have to do a thing.
Thank the light!
Okay.
Genevieve, my sister! You're alive! Wait, what happened to... No! No! Not you, Genevieve! Not you!
What? Where am I? Sister? What has he done to me? What,
Okay,
what
gotcha,
have I
gotcha.
done?
Genevieve.
It's hard to tell in text.
Oh, Genevieve. We'll figure this out. Just stay calm. Please. I need your assistance. Genevieve, my sister. Rizal Jul afflicted her with his blood curse. She's becoming a vampire. Vampires are evil. Totally, utterly evil. But by RK, this is my sister.
What do you want to do?
I wish there was another way. But I must be strong. Vampires are unholy, evil. I can't let my sister become one of these monsters. She has to die. It will be a mercy. Please, talk to Genevieve. Try to comfort her while I pray over my decision.
I can see it in your eyes. I'm turning, becoming one of those things. No, I refuse to give in to despair. I want to live. God damn it, I want to live.
Can you try turning yourself? No, we're not in the right area. And they don't take into account that the player is a vampire. Ever. That makes me sad. How do we know you won't become a monster?
I heard what my sister said. She thinks I'm evil, unholy. But it's still me. I'm still the shield of House Tamrith. I'm still her little sister. We've seen it before. Not every vampire is a monster. I can control this.
Stop, please.
I want to live.
I agree with the captain. You deserve a chance to prove yourself. We should let you live.
Thank you, my friend. You are wise and merciful. I will prove to my sister that I am still the woman she knows and loves. I will never succumb to this affliction. I will never betray House Tamrith or Rivenspire.
Light guide you.
This decision will come back to haunt us. Mark my words. Let's just get out of this vile cave and let the light guide our path.
So she just agreed with me? I got to just be like, nope. Cool. I was worried I was gonna have to choose between the two. Which one lives? Like she wouldn't agree to it. Standalone Elder Scrolls, only some NPCs would make a small comment about you being a vamp. Yeah. They look unwell. Yeah. Funny.
pray that your decision to save my sister wasn't a mistake. I shall look to RK for tolerance, but I'm not sure I'll ever accept that this vampire is really Genevieve.
With Rizal Jewel dead, the refugees should be safe now.
Yes, our work here is done. Now, we must turn our attention to the traitorous Baron Montclair. But before we go, know that I am grateful you saved my sister. I just hope that your mercy doesn't turn out to be a terrible mistake.
Okay, so we're done with that. The next part is to accept this quest from Gwendis. I'll be doing that either tonight if I have time after WoW time, or tomorrow afternoon, because I do need to raid somebody. I need to get ready to go. We're pretty much ready. Just need to put on shoes, and I need to get real pants on instead of my lounge pants. You know, quick little change of the clothes, and we'll go. So, who should we raid? Email for a new job offer to get a drug test done. Went and couldn't pee enough, so drank a gallon of water and waiting now to pass it. If you drink too much water just to make yourself pee, a lot of times it's not valid. But I think there's a... like, you can do that. It's so differential to you. I know, Noctivita. I like to think I just hide it well, because, you know, how could anybody tell? Look at, I mean, I don't look it at all, right? So, oh my god, Madigan just went live. How funny. I feel like the timing is, like, perfect, right? Oh, there's Tony Axe out, too. Starting answer, so many options. T. I raided Seth yesterday. I think I'm gonna raid Maddie today. It feels like a Maddie day. It's been a while since I raided him, too. To hide? Yeah, I mean, it might become invalid. I just mean it'll be too watered down, and they won't have enough to test. Worst case scenario, though, they'll probably just have you do it again. Like, if you don't actually fail, so it'll be fine. Hopefully they can get enough out of it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for being cool about my schedule kind of shift. However, it was only a half-hour early start time, almost 20 minutes or so, from what I'm aiming for, which is 2:30. Until I can fix the panel below, try to ignore it. 2:30 is my goal time every day, except for Tuesday. 1 will be the start. So, yeah. So I hope to see you. Yeah, hope it all works out for you, Blue Jacket. I'm sure it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Positive vibes. I'll see you guys in about 5 hours. 9:15 p.m. Pacific time, I'll start my WoW stream, and then might have some little time for ESO. Just depends on what's going on in the guild and in WoW, and what keys we can get done, etc. All those things. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you're new to my stream or watching from a host and you enjoyed, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a follow. That would be amazing. And then follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, whatever your flavor of social media. Oh, thank you, Katie. You're so sweet. Oh, we're on the starting soon screen. How funny. That's all right. That's all right. It's a Madigan day. Oh, you guys have a great day. You're squeezing in a stream, of course. I'm so glad we could. Oh, Vic. Oh no. Well, my stream is pushed back. I normally have like another 20 minutes at least. Like sometimes I go for another 45 from now, but yeah, we have to go to my kids' school, Katie's school. That she'll be starting in September to meet everybody and register and everything. So yay, wish us luck. Hope it's great. And yeah, follow on the social medias, join a Discord, etc., etc. Copy paste the pepper spam if you want easy mode raid junk to throw at Madigan. Copy paste if you're subbed to me, and then copy paste Mercy if you're not subbed. And then we also have Pride Wings versions if you have the Pride Wings unlocked. But feel free to use your favorite emotes, whatever you want to do. Yell Teary raid, say hi, say you're awesome, because Maddie is awesome. Love on him. And I will see you guys very soon. Uh-oh, is he not going to pop up? He just started, so I have to, like, refresh a few times. Just started. And I don't know how long his just starting stream, or starting soon stream is, start screen is. So I hope you guys are willing to wait for that. If you don't know Maddie, he is awesome and he's worth the wait. Super chill stream. Super fun chill stream. And look at his channel point redemptions because they're fun too. There's Madigon showing up. Awesome. Let's get him kicked off with a good stream. Nice little raid to start him off. Say hey to him and I'll see you guys in about 5 hours. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and being understanding. And yeah, put something in his chat. And I'll see you guys in 5 hours or so. Okay? If you can come. I love you all. Take care.